Welcome back. Welcome to your reading today, just for you, from the divine to the divine. Let's do this. Four of Wands. Beautiful. Four of Wands. Good old Four of Wands. Okay. So, there's harmony going on. There's harmony going on for you. Multiple avenues are simultaneously harmonizing. And each of these avenues are going at their own pace, going at their own beat. And each of these avenues don't have pressure. Each of these avenues are each on different parts of the journey. The one thing that is alike about all of them is that you are in control, that your divine frequency, your divine energy is behind it. So that is the only thing they have in common, because these are very different. They're very different art forms. Some you like to go fast, some just requires one try, and others require some deeper thought. Others require different ways to go about it, different times to do it. But they're all stress-free. They're all fun. All these avenues are very fun. All these avenues are very intuitive. Knight of Cups. Okay. You were using your emotions. That is also a common denominator in all these avenues, that you were using your raw emotions. Even if it is playing the guitar, you were letting your emotions take over. You're moving on from doing things just to do it, just because you're supposed to. You're doing things because your heart is telling you to. So that is the key when deciding which wand to pick up. It is whichever wand your heart is telling you. It's whichever wand is making you most excited at the time. Ace of Swords. And one of these wands is just you speaking. It's just you. For a lot of you, it is you and your oral abilities, singing, poetry, improv, comedy. Or you're a reader, just like me. The Hierophant. Okay. So for a lot of you, you're a scribe. For a lot of you, you are a writer of the new word. You are a writer of God. And Spirit is saying, when you sit down to be this poet, to put all your focus into one thing, into one mode of creativity, it is always God talking. It is always a divine outcome, a divine experience. And that is the gift you're awakening to. That is the gift that God has given you. That literally every single thing that you do benefits you a millionfold in mysterious ways. And other things, they benefit you in more obvious ways. Some avenues, they give you an instant gratification, but others, it gratifies yourself first. It gratifies your future self. But you were coming from a very wise perspective. You're approaching this as a teacher, as one who is showing to the world that this is possible, that you can be this way, that you can dance with God for everybody to see. You can be this prophet. That is incredible. That is incredible because that has been the main objective of the Matrix. That has been the main objective of the dark side, to convince us that we can't be prophets, that we can't speak the word of God and be better off and be comfortable and live in a nice house. They make you feel that if you want to pursue God, if you want to surrender yourself fully to God, good luck. That is what they project. And what you're doing is defying all odds. And you're in a position where you've already taken the leap of faith. You don't need to take a huge leap of faith anymore. You're in it. You're in this position. You are the prophet. So that is beautiful, and that is something to celebrate. Even if it's just you celebrating, that is something to celebrate. You're a prophet in modern times. It does not matter how famous you are. It does not matter whether what you're doing is directly impacting people immediately. God lives in the most unlikeliest places. You're somebody who embodies God. So oftentimes you're not going to be obvious to detect. You're not going to be somebody that everybody knows. The ones that God uses, the ones that are God, they're very discreet and they work in mysterious ways. And they are not obvious at all. Like, they are a walking mystery, the walking Tao. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Okay, financial burden. 10 of Swords. That is the burden that has been projected onto us. Like, if you choose God, your body will go through some hardship. If you choose God, you'll have to labor hard. They make it seem like the Matrix is safety. You don't have to do hard labor at the Matrix. You don't have to get up and try something new with the Matrix. You could just go and do the same thing over and over again. That is what's been projected onto us, and that projection led to our demise of our old self, a demise of the part of us that was relying on the Matrix. And that part is dead. This side of you that's burdened, this side of you that's overburdened, is dead. If this applies to you, you know it. If this applies to you, you could feel it. You could feel an anxiety that has been lifted. You could feel a worry that you've had your whole life disappear because the worry wasn't yours. The worry was his. It was the part of us that was being controlled. And what you did was you took all the power back. What they taught us to fear. They taught us to fear our shadow. They taught us to fear our dark side. That side of ourselves, the shadow, is unacceptable in this society. The shadow is a gift. And who gifted it to you? God. God gifted you your shadow. Your shadow is your defense. Your shadow is your protection. And God put you on a journey, put you on a mission, put you into a school for you to unlock your shadow, for you to be one with your shadow and always feel that protection, because your shadow is the force field. Your shadow is what's protecting you. It is the side of you that could analyze. It is the side of you. It's the survival instinct. It's the side of you that feels separated. Your light side knows we're not separated, but the shadow is what protects you in this current moment. It's what protects you from potential threats, because you are and always have been one with your light side. So the shadow acts as a protection, as armor. And a lot of people are fearful of this. A lot of people don't understand their shadow. So a lot of people will be in the light their whole lives, will be in the light and fear their shadow. But that wasn't your mission. You've probably lived lives like that. You've probably lived in this life like that, needing to be perfect and fearing your shadow. But you had a different mission. You weren't supposed to be worried your whole life. You weren't supposed to be in anxiety your whole life. You're supposed to be free, because that's your karma. That's what you signed up for. That's your gift. That's what God has in store for you. That's what you have in store for you. Beautiful. Let's keep going. The arrows. The scorpion. Yeah, this has been a dance. This has been a dance of divine energy, of the light, and with the scorpion, with the lower self. This has been a dance, and for a lot of your life, it's felt external. It's felt like it's happening to you. This dance has always been happening within you. It's just, God is so incredible that it feels like it's happening to you. God is so incredible. Your higher self is so incredible. The creator of all things is so incredible that it really felt, the external really felt like a Broadway play because you were just in it. You were in this shadow work. You were in this dance. And now you're above it. Now you're in control. Now you're the conductor. Now you are the conductor of your life. As music starts playing. You get to decide who is in your reality. You get to decide who you give energy to, who you want in your future, who you want equal exchanges with, who you want to have fun with, who you want to open up to, who you want to be your Scorpio self to. Because you have people who you can be completely yourself. That is the essence of the Scorpio. The Scorpio in its element is completely themselves, and it is crazy, and it is wild, and it is beautiful. So it takes you being comfortable with that side of you in order for it to manifest externally. So you put in the work and you're here. You've made peace with your Scorpion side. So expect this to manifest externally. Expect new, freeing relationships to come. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Yep. You're stepping into a new experience. Success. You're stepping into the experience of success. That is this experience. As you have been this instrument for the divine, as you committed your sacred life to the divine, you signed up for success. You are signed up for success as we speak. So there is new experiences coming where it's not like anything you've experienced. And this doesn't even, for a lot of you, you don't even want to get into a relationship right now. You don't want to give away this sacred energy that you cherish. And that's fine. You're still going to be successful. You're still going to have successful stories, successful experiences. You're stepping into committing to this, committing to your path, committing to creation, to cause and effect, to using your good karma, to using your love, using your heart as an instrument. That is what's bringing you success. The angel affirmation, I have faith in my abilities to help others and to help myself and others, yes. Have faith in yourself, that's it. Have faith. Tell yourself right now that everything you do is successful. Everything, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what you're thinking, all of your actions are successful. The forgiver affirmation, I forgive myself and others with compassion for our human frailties, yes. You forgive everything, you forgive everybody, you forgive yourself. Clean slate. You're comfortable being a clean slate. You're comfortable being empty. Emptiness is your home. Emptiness used to be scary, but now emptiness is where God lives. That's where you live. And once you acquaint yourself with emptiness, everything is beautiful. Everything. Even the shadow that scared you. Elephant, greatness, love is your strength, leadership is your path, your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elephant. A quiet enjoyment. To sit in the shade on a fine day and contemplate the greenery is the most perfect refreshment. Thank you. And last but not least, we have freedom. Freedom. Now actually, last but not least, no one can touch you. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I love you. Bye.